Hello, welcome back. I'm Statman Dave, and today we're going to be looking at how Daniel James will fit into Solskjaer's Manchester United, looking at starting 11s, formations and tactics. Make sure, of course, to subscribe if you're new to the Statman Dave YouTube channel, like that goddamn video and turn the notification bell on. Anyway, let's get this party started. Daniel James has become United's first signing of the summer, joining the club for a reported fee of £15 million, plus an additional £3 million in add-ons. But who is he? Born in Beverley, Yorkshire on the 10th of November 1997, Daniel James is a Welsh footballer who starred for Graham Potter's attractive Swansea City side last season. He began his youth career at Hull City before he moved to Swansea City for a £72,000 compensation fee in 2014, where he immediately went into their under-18 side. The following season, James established himself in the under-23s, where he played 77% of the minutes available in the Premier League 2, chipping in with 2 goals and 4 assists. His last season with the under-23s saw him win promotion to the Premier League 2 Division 1 in 2017, where he was directly involved in 12 goals in 16 appearances. He spent a short but unsuccessful spell on loan at Shrewsbury at the start of the 17-18 season, before making his competitive debut for the Swansea senior side in February 2018 against Notts County, where he grabbed a late goal. He made his league debut in the 2018-19 campaign against Birmingham City. James went on to score 4 goals and register 7 assists in his first full professional season. But where does he play? Dan James is predominantly a left winger, but is capable of playing in any of the forward positions. And this season, he's had minutes on the right at number 10 as well as at striker. In 12 games as a left winger, James has scored 3 goals and registered 5 assists. He's incredibly quick, and it's no shame that is his main weapon, either directly running past an opponent or playing a 1-2 with teammates to attack the space in behind. And it's the weapon that Swansea manager Graham Potter utilised last season. Speaking after the 4-1 victory over Brentford, Potter was clearly impressed by James's physical attributes. Dan's not playing against bad players, they're not physically weak defenders, but he leaves them for dust. The ability to sprint repeatedly is as high a level as you're going to see. He's got lots to work on, but he had an end product today, and I thought he was sensational. But there's more to his game. Stylistically, I'd describe James as an inverted defensive winger. A defensive winger looks to press the opposition to win the ball back high up the pitch, before either holding the ball for his teammates or hitting the byline or playing through balls to his teammates. And that describes James quite well. He's a very tactical, aware player in both attack and defence. Going forward, James looks to hold his width, creating space for himself to receive the ball, to isolate the defender before going 1v1 and looking to get past his opponent. Once in the final third, James doesn't tend to dwell on the ball. Instead, he looks to make things happen, either by producing a cross or getting a shot away. Last season in the Championship, the young Welsh international averaged 3.2 crosses, 2.6 shots and 1.2 key passes per game, a combined average of 7 attacking involvements per game. For comparison, Tottenham's Heung-min Son, a player renowned for his direct attacking style, averaged 4.3 attack involvements per game in the Premier League last season. But that's not to say he's greedy on the ball. Often James will pass to teammates in better positions than himself, only taking shots on when he's in a good position. It's a sign of real maturity in his game. But he's not just effective going forward. Defensively, James works hard. He uses his intelligence in a defensive sense, harrying players to make passing errors, but also in his covering duties. This was perfectly summed up in the FA Cup tie against Manchester City, where I was up against Carl Walker. With Delph at left back, Walker was deployed as the attacking fullback, and James was tasked with tracking the pacey defender. But the Welshman was up to the task. In the 11th minute, City broke Swansea's press and found themselves with a 4v4 situation in the final third. Mahrez created a massive chance for Walker to attack and slip the defender through, but James had tracked his run, making up the ground and getting his body in between Walker and the goal, allowing the goalkeeper to come out and collect the ball. He also doubled up well with left-back Cameron Carter-Vickers on Riyad Mahrez, either directly challenging the winger or covering the left-back inside channel in a support role, on hand to deal with the danger if Mahrez got past the defender. On the 39th minute, City were attacking down Swansea's right. James was covering the centre of the box, aware of the danger of Bernardo Silva, but an aimless cross found Riyad Mahrez in the inside right channel, on the edge of the box, exactly where you don't want Riyad Mahrez with the ball. James closed down the winger, forced him to take a touch before dispossessing him. Impressively, James didn't stop there, instead carrying the ball past halfway line before cutting inside and trying to look for Routledge running through the middle, trying to pick him out with a pass. But the attack unfortunately petered out. out. The threat Daniel James poses is almost undefendable. He's one of the quickest players I've ever seen, capable of simply attacking the space behind opponents by knocking the ball past them and then chasing it. It allows him to stretch teams to their limit, and it's what he usually does, running the ball down as far down the touchline as he can. If he's getting squeezed out, rounding his opponent or cutting inside onto his stronger right foot. From here, James has new space to attack and new options. If he's close enough to goal, he'll take a shot at goal. He can play it to a teammate in a better position and then make a run off the ball. He can continue dribbling along this new path, which opens up through ball opportunities or drags defenders out to him as they try and close him down, or he can simply twist back, hitting the byline, turning his opponents inside out, a favourite of Ryan Giggs. The United legend is the current Welsh manager and is clearly impressed with James's wing play, and was at the Swansea versus Stoke game, and it was as good wing performance as I've seen in a long time. It was a fantastic performance, so it shows what he's capable of. With the speed and temperament he has, he could play anywhere. And Giggs' former club certainly agree with his comments. But how will he fit into Manchester United? Under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Manchester United have played their best football in a 4-2-3-1. With an aggressive, quick, fluid front four, James would slot seamlessly into either flank, holding his width to stretch the pitch to open up spaces centrally for the likes of Paul Pogba. His pass and move style is very much what Solskjaer wants at United. His pace would make the Red Devils a threat on the counter-attack again, and he'd massively open up the tempo of Manchester United's attack in open play as well. Comparing the stats to last season, only Pogba completed more dribbles than James, and no Manchester United player took more shots inside the box than James. In terms of defensive work rate, the only United forward to average more successful tackles per game than James was Jesse Lingard, and his high work rate is a real positive. His directness would drag Solskjaer's men into action, both offensively and defensively. He'd provide much needed balance to United, allowing Ole to deploy raw pace and high work rate on both flanks, a must in big games. But his tactical intelligence he's shown under Graham Potter at Swansea would be useful in other systems. In big games, Ole's go-to has been the 4-4-2 diamond. James could play up front, operating as a pressing forward alongside Marcus Rashford. Their combination of pace and willingness to run in behind, into the channels, as well as pressing off the ball would make United a lot better team and turn them into the most aggressive team in Europe, like Solskjaer has envisaged. But his defensive awareness could be used in either a 3-5-2 or the 3-4-1-2 as a left wing-back, with perhaps Luke Shaw as a left centre-back. Shaw showed against Barcelona he's capable of playing in that position with a terrific display against Lionel Messi, and with the extra attacking output in James, which could afford Diogo Dalot the right wing-back position, Solskjaer could get the back three working perfectly. But anyway guys, what do you think? Will Daniel James be a success at Manchester United? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I've of course been Statman Dave. Make sure of course to like that video, subscribe if you're new, and turn the notification bell on. Anyway, see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, why not check out some more content on the Statman Dave YouTube channel.